So why don't we get started just running in place. Just bringing your knees up, coming to the balls of your feet, and then lifting the heels towards the glutes just to get some blood flowing, get the body warm. And I will get this music going here. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the nose. Keep it moving. There we go. All right, we'll stop that. Next motion, we're gonna lift the inside of the foot to the inside of the hand. Trying to keep our spine very straight, so the lift comes from the lower body. It's not a tucking motion, it's more of a lifting using the glutes motion. So keep that going. And I don't know why the music's not working for me right now. All right, keep that tap. And then we're gonna pause it. We're gonna take our feet about hips width distance apart. Take our arms wide. And then we're going to, with the straight spine, hinging from the hips, reach for the opposite foot. You can bring a little bend into the knees to help facilitate this motion and get a little stretch to the hamstrings as well. So keep that going. I'm gonna keep trying to get this music going for us. There we go. All right. Okay, we'll pause there. We're gonna move our right foot forward and our left foot back, sending that left heel toward the ceiling. We're gonna bend just ever so slightly into this front leg. We're gonna make sure that our tail is tucked and our core. And then we're just going to find a scissoring action with the inner thighs as we rotate over to the right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can you turn the music up or no?
9, 10. We'll get a mini lunge. And then we'll rotate to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's run in place again. Get that cardiovascular system moving and grooving. Get the blood flowing.
Just trying to increase my volume here. Don't know whether I can. Oops. Ah! I lost you, sorry.
No worries.
I was just trying to increase the volume a little bit. That didn't work.
I can turn the music down too so you can hear me well. There we go. All right, so we'll come to stillness and we'll do some shoulder waking up. We'll roll the shoulders back, bring them up to the ears and then down the back. We'll do that 10 ways to the back of the room. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll bring it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll take our right arm, bring it forward and back, creating some big circles. 3, 4, 5, and then we'll take it the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll use the left arm now. Big circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, we're going to interlace our hands. We'll bring our forearms together, and we'll make figure 8 shapes with the wrists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it the opposite way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. We'll straighten the left arm. Palm faces toward you, fingers face down. We'll take the right hand on top of that left hand, and we'll give a gentle press, stretching out the arm. Draw the shoulder back into the socket. And then we'll take it the other way. Palm faces out, fingers face down. Take a couple of breaths. And then we'll switch it out. Right arm comes forward, shoulder blade draws back, and then we'll press over the top of that right hand. Take a couple breaths. And then we'll switch it out. Palm faces out, fingers face down. Awesome. We'll let that go. We'll take a few wrist flicks to the front, out to the side, and overhead. All right, last little cardio warm up. We're gonna kick the booty. All right. Are we feeling warm?
Yep.
Awesome. So I have 3 blocks of core exercises today. And the first one, we're going to start standing. And then we're going to bend forward and bend the knees generously here. You're going to bring the hand down to the floor. And you're going to walk yourself into a plank position, tucking the tail under, pressing the hands into the mat, and then you're going to take it back, walking yourself back up to standing. So we'll do 10 standing to down dog to plank walkouts. So we'll bend the knees ever so slightly, bring the hands down to the mat, and we'll walk it out for 1. Come into your plank. Walk the hands back, remembering that second knuckle bent hand placement to protect the wrist joint. We'll walk it back to standing, and we'll walk it back down for 2. Coming into the plank, engaging the core. Walk the hands back. Come to stand. Bend the knees. Walk it out for plank for 3. And walk it back to standing. We'll walk it out again. Our 4th plank. Walk the hands back. Come to stand. Walk the hands down and out. 5th plank, we're halfway through. Walking it back, sending it up. Walking it out for our 6th plank. Don't forget to breathe. Walking it out once again for our 7th plank. Squeeze the glutes here, squeeze the core. Everything is engaged. Walk it back, stand it up. We're coming into our 8th plank, rolling on to the balls of the feet, walking it back, standing it up. We've got number 9, walking it back, standing it up, and lowering it down, walking it out to your 10th plank. Hold here for a couple of breaths, in through the nose, out through the nose. One more deep breath in, one more full breath out. Walk the hands back, send the hips high, come up to stand. Beautiful. So our next core exercise, we're gonna do standing oblique side crunches. We're gonna alternate. Grab yourself a sip of water if you like. So for our standing oblique side crunches, we're gonna come into a little bit wider than hips with distance stance. We're gonna find a micro bend in the knees. We're gonna engage the core. Draw the belly up and in. What we're gonna do is lift the opposite knee to opposite elbow. And we're gonna do that 20 times, so 10 times each. And we'll start now. Lift the right knee to the right elbow, followed by left knee, left elbow. As you're lifting, you're also crunching to the side. So you're really powerfully lifting that leg and powerfully crunching that elbow toward that knee. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Moving on, we are going into our side plank, hip side to side. It's actually not side plank, sorry. We're gonna come into our plank, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 10 total, coming into our plank position, taking the feet a little wider than hips with distance. We're gonna roll the hips over to one side, take them back to center, roll them to the other side. So we're rolling on to the knife edges of our feet, engaging the core strongly here, and then sending the hips side to side. Starting now, we've got one to the right, one to the left, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 3 to the right, 3 to the left, 4 to the right, 4 to the left, 5 right, 5 left, 6 right, 6 left, 7 right, 7 left, squeeze the glutes, 8 right, 8 left, keep those hips lifted high enough when you come back to center, 9 left, 10 right, 10 left. Beautiful. Come down to the knees. Next exercise, we're going to do 6 side plank dips. So for your side plank dips, you're going to come on to the right hip. You're going to bring the left leg on top of the right. You're going to bring the legs out to either fully straight or slightly at an angle. And then you're going to set up your right arm. Fingers turn out to the right ever so slightly. You can take it a little bit further away from you for a nice angled position here, or you can stack the bones, shoulder blade directly over wrist. Really just depends on your balance and your comfort level here. Either way, you're going to get a nice abdominal engagement with this move. So once you're set up here, Draw the belly button in the spine. We're gonna press into the knife edges of our feet, flexing the toes toward the face. We're gonna press into our hands. We're gonna lift the hips up for 1, and then we're gonna bring it down. We're gonna bring it up for 2. We're gonna come up for 3, bring it back down. Coming up for 4, bring it back down. Come up for 5, send it low, and 6. Hold here for a breath. Inhale through the nose, and exhale through the nose. Lower those hips down. We'll switch it out and do it on the other side. Joan, are you with me? I can't see you now.
I can do it just as well. I'm with you.
Okay, great. You have a very nice bookshelf, though.
Thanks.
All right. We'll set it up on the opposite side, pressing that left hand down, remembering that bent knuckle hand placement. So we'll bend that second knuckle, make that suction cup with our palm, press down, inhale, lift the hips high, lower it down. Lift them high for 2, send it back down, high for 3, send it back down, high for 4, lower it, 5, reach high with those hips, bring it down, and 6. Hold here for a breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Send the hips back down. Awesome work. We're going to move through that series 2 more times. Coming back up to stand. Getting ready for, we're going to move through, so we're not going to move through the down dog walkouts again, but we are going to do the standing side crunches, the hip side to sides, and the dips. So let's get ready for our oblique side crunches. Bringing a micro bend to the knees. We'll lift the right knee, left elbow, or same knee, same elbow. Crunch it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh, balance.
9, 10. Oh yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. We'll come into our plank position. Getting ready for our hip dip side to side. Find your strong hand placement. Second knuckle is bent. And we'll tuck the tail and we'll move it out. Dip to the right, bring it back over, dip to the left. 2 right, 2 left. Draw the shoulders back, keep the heart lifted. 3 right, 3 left. 4 right, 4 left. 5 right, 5 left. 6 right, 6 left. 7 right, 7 left. You're probably feeling those obliques now. 8 right, 8 left. 9 right, 9 left. 10 right, 10 left. Awesome. Come down to the knees. Nice job. Now we've got our lovely side plank dips. Left foot comes over right. Hand plants. We're going to move into 6 of them. Inhale, lift the hips high for 1. Lower it down. Lift for 2. And lower. Lift for 3. Halfway there. Lower it down. 4. 5. Exhale as you come down. Inhale as you come up for 6. Hold for a breath. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lower the hips down. Switch it out. Let's take it to the other side. Right leg comes on top. Left leg goes behind. Set up that strong hand placement. Inhale, lift the hips for 1. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift for 2. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale for 3. Exhale, down. Inhale for 4. Exhale, down. Inhale, 5. Exhale, lower it. Inhale, 6. Stay for the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Lower the hips down. Beautiful. Let's move through that series one more time. Grab yourself a sip of water if you are a little parched like me. And we'll find our way back standing, getting ready for those oblique side crunches for round 3. Set up your stance, micro bend in the knees, hips go back, core is tight, and we're lifting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale as you lift the knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Moving back onto our mats for those plank hip dip side to side. Tucking the tail under. Line that belly button to the spine. Tailbone goes down, belly comes up, and we'll roll to the right for 1. Roll to the left for 1. Right for 2. Left for 2. Right for 3. Left for 3. Right for 4. Left for 4. Right for 5. Right or left for 5. 5 more. Right 6. Left 6. Right 7. Left 7. Right 8. Left 8. Right 9. Left 9. Right 10. Left 10. Come down to the knees. And we'll roll off onto our right side for our last round of 6 side plank dips on the right. Setting it up. We'll inhale, lift it high. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift for 2. Exhale, down. Inhale for 3. Exhale, down. Inhale, 4. Exhale, down. Inhale, 5. Exhale, down. Inhale, 6. Stay for the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, come back down. And knees in close. Switch off to the left hip. Right. What's that?
I said my mat's getting
What's that?
I'm not sleeping.
Your mat's getting sweaty and sticky, you said?
Yeah, so I'm slipping.
Oh no! You have to get one of those moisture mats.
Yeah.
Those help. If you're slipping a lot,
No, I'm
go
fine.
to the make a fist.
I'm using an air mattress.
All right. You're on an air mattress?
Yep. I don't have a back, so I
Hey, that works.
sit in the floor.
Oh, sure. Is it stable enough for your wrists?
I'm on my elbow because I can't really do it on my wrist.
Okay, that's great too. Forearm plank lifts is awesome. All right, let's go into the last 6 on this left side here. We'll inhale, press it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale for 2. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale 3. Halfway there. Inhale 4. exhale down. Inhale 5, exhale down. Inhale 6, hold it here for the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lower it down. Awesome. Nice job, ladies. Let's see here. So that's our first series. Next up, grab a sip of water before we move on to our next series. Take a couple of wrist circles, interlacing the hands. Take them one way and then the other. And then find that little straight arm stretch we did at the beginning this morning on both arms, just to open up the wrists a little bit. Awesome. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to move through is a bird dog variation. So for your bird dog, you're going to come into a tabletop position, knees directly under hips, wrists directly under shoulders, finding that bent knuckle hand placement once again, making sure the middle fingers are turned out ever so slightly. What we're going to do is we're going to press into the left hand, and then we're going to straighten the left leg out behind us. We're going to reach the right arm forward. And then we're going to take the back of our right hand on the back of our head, and then we're going to crunch the elbow in toward the knee, and then extend the leg out. We're going to do that for 5 on the left. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Show us what one looks like.
So this is what one looks like. So hands on the top of the head, leg is extended, and then it's curling the elbow toward the knee, and then sending it back out. I'll show you this way too. So
Okay, got it.
opposite knee and elbow, crunch it in, send it out. So it takes a little bit of balance, but definitely some good core stabilization in this one. And we're gonna do 5 per side. So we'll extend that right leg, or I'm sorry, we'll extend that left leg, take the hand on the right hand on the back of the head, and then we'll round the spine as we bring the elbow to the knee, and then extend it long for 1. Crunch it in for 2, send it long, crunch it in for 3, send it out, crunch it in for 4, send it out, crunch it in for 5, and send it out. Bring the knee and the hand back to the mat, and we'll set it up for 5 on the opposite side. We'll take the left hand on the back of the head, we'll press into the right hand, extend the right leg out behind us, and we'll crunch it in for 1. Inhale to extend, exhale to crunch it in. Inhale, extend, exhale, crunch it in for 3. Extend, crunch it in for 4. Extend, crunch it in for 5. Extend, and come back to your tabletop. Awesome. Now we're going to roll off onto our right side. Tamara, this is where you can put the ankle weights on if you haven't already.
They've been on.
Oh, great. Awesome. So we're going to move into some side leg lifts. So for these, we can come down onto our right forearm, making sure that our shoulder is directly over our elbow or at a slight angle. I like to have it stacked though. It's a little less work for the body, so we can focus on the lower body. So we'll bring our legs to a slight angle off to the right, ever so slightly. And then we're going to use our hip to slightly externally rotate the leg. Once we're here, we're going to point that left toe, and then we're going to kick that leg up. We're going to do that for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend that right knee, and then place the sole of that right foot just in front of the, or I'm sorry, the left knee. Left leg is raising. Left foot plants right knee. So we're gonna really lift up on that right shoulder, make sure we're not collapsing. Stay strong there. We're gonna flex the right toes, and then we're gonna lift the leg just ever so slightly off the mat. We're gonna count to 10 for these. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Now we're going to switch it out. Do it on the opposite side. Coming on to our left forearm and our left hip. We'll stack our right leg on top of our left. Externally rotate from the hip socket. Point the toe, and we'll lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend that right knee. Place that right sole of the foot on the floor in front of the left knee. We're going to flex the left toes toward the face, and we're going to lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Next exercise we're moving into, we're going to come into a plank hold for 30 seconds. So come back to your plank. Find that strong hand placement. Let me get my timer started here. We'll tuck the toes under, lift the knees, come into our plank, and we'll hold for 30, starting now. Engage that belly, really press that floor away. Back of the neck is long, gaze is slightly in front. Legs are fired up, we're halfway there. Send your heels back towards you a little bit, so you're getting an ankle stretch, and you're extending the crown of the head forward as you reach your ankles back. We got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Come down to the knees. Grab yourself a sip of water. We'll move through that series 2 more times.
Whenever I even do 30 seconds, I can't believe that guy did 8 hours.
That you what, 8 hours?
The guy who did set the record.
Oh, I know. I cannot believe that.
It's like, you gotta be kidding.
Yeah, like, you've got to have, I don't know, you're a whole other type of human if you can withstand that. I think that 30 seconds is still a pretty darn good accomplishment. All right, so let's get ready for our bird dog crunches once again. Coming into our tabletop, finding that strong hand placement. And we're gonna take the head in the right hand, make sure the weight is evenly distributed through the knees and through the shoulder, the arm of the left. We'll extend the left leg, and we'll crunch it in for 1. Send it long, strong tummies. Crunch it in for 2. Extend, crunch it in for 3. Extend, exhale, crunch it in 4. Extend, inhale, exhale, crunch it in for 5. Extend, place the hand and knee on the floor. We'll take the back of the head in the left hand, extend the right leg, inhale, exhale, crunch it in for 1. Extend, inhale, exhale, crunch it in for 2. Extend, inhale, exhale, crunch it in for 3. Crunch it in for 4. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it in for 5. Inhale, extend. Awesome. We'll come on to our right hip, setting up for our leg lifts on our right forearm. Stacking the right leg, or sorry, the left leg on top of the right. Externally rotating, kicking up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See if you can kick it a little higher for 10. Once you've done your 10, we'll bend that left leg, place the sole of the foot in front of the right knee, and flex the right toes toward the face. We'll lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. We'll come on to the right hip, kick the legs off to the side. We'll get ready for our kicks on the opposite side, coming onto that left forearm, external rotation of that right leg, and we'll kick for 1, kick it up for 2, 3, 4, strong straight leg, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. Bend that right knee, place it on the mat in front of the left knee, flex the left toes. We'll lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll come around to the knees, setting up for our plank hold for 30 seconds. Get my timer set here. Find your strong hand placement, tuck the toes under, come into your plank. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Deep breaths in through the nose. Maybe some open mouth exhales. We're building heat and we're releasing heat with those open mouth breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. We're more than halfway there. Inhale through the nose, seal your lips, and exhale through the nose. Core is strong, arms are strong, legs are active and engaged. And time. Come down to the knees. Grab a sip of water. We've just got one more set of that series. And then we can move on to some stretching, which will be nice. Okay. Setting ourselves up in our tabletop position, getting ready for our bird dog variation crunches. The right hand goes to the back of the head. We'll extend the left leg long. Inhale, exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend, exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend, exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend, exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend, last one. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Place that right hand and that left knee on the mat. We'll take our hand in the back, or the back of our head in our left hand. We'll reach our right leg long. Inhale, exhale, crunch for 1. Inhale, extend, exhale for 2. Inhale, extend, exhale for 3. Inhale, extend, exhale for 4. Inhale, extend, exhale for 5. Inhale, extend, and release it down to the. We'll come on to our right hip, getting ready for our last series of kicks. Coming on to that right forearm. External rotation of that left leg, toes point. Inhale, kick for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend that knee, place that foot on the mat, flex the right toes toward the face, and we'll lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switch it out. Setting it up on the opposite side. Come to the left hip. External rotation of that right leg. Point those toes. Inhale, we'll kick for 1. Kick for 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Bend the right knee. Place the foot on the mat. Flex the toes toward the face. And we'll lift for 1, 2, 3. Use that glute. 4, 5, 6. 4 is strong. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, last plank hold. We'll set up for our 30 seconds. Get the timer going here. All right, set up your plank. Tuck those toes under. Tuck that tail. Draw that belly up and in. We're starting now. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Extend those heels behind you. Extend that crown in front of you. We're not collapsing in the shoulders. We're pressing the floor away. We're pulling that belly button to the spine. We've got 10 seconds to go. You got this. Breathe deep. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Fantastic. All right, so we're going to finish off for just a couple of minutes of some reverse crunches. And let's see, we'll do some high boat to low boat as well. So we'll start with the high boat. Come to your sits bones, scooch them back ever so slightly so that you have a nice tall straight spine. Bring the hands underneath the hamstrings and begin to lean back with your heart lifted. So I'm lifting up here, and then extend your shins parallel with the floor. We're going to inhale here, high boat. Exhale, extend it out a little bit longer for a little bit more of a low boat. Exhale, come up. I'm sorry, inhale, come up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. We're going to scooch forward, and we're going to plant the soles of the feet on the floor as we tuck our tail and slowly roll down onto our backs. We'll draw the knees into the chest, and then we'll flex the toes toward the face, and then we'll straighten the legs up toward the ceiling. From here, you can press your hands down into the mat. We're going to use the lower abs and the glutes to lift the hips up. We're going to do that 20 times, starting now. Lift them high. 2, 3, small movement. 4, not a whole lot of rocking. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the knees into the chest. And then extend the legs out long. Reach the arms overhead for a full body stretch. Inhale here. Open mouth, exhale. Bring your arms down by your sides. Press into the floor so that you can lift your hips up and over to the right a couple of inches. Once you do that, slide your left foot over to the left, and then slide your right foot to meet it. From here, you can cross at the ankles, bringing the left foot on top of the right, or the right foot on top of the left, whichever feels most natural to you. And then we're gonna reach our arms overhead and over to the left, keeping the shoulder blades planted. We're coming into a long side body stretch, grounded side body crescent shape. We're gonna pause here for a couple of breaths and just notice the sensations of opening on the right side body. So we'll inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. You can take your right wrist in your left palm. Maybe hold on to that wrist and let your shoulders relax. Take another deep, lung-filling breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more deep breath in. And with an exhale, release the hands, uncross the ankles, slide the right foot over, bring the arms down by your sides, press into the mat, lift your hips up to center, coming back to neutral. And then we'll press into the mat and we'll lift our hips over to the left a couple of inches, sliding our right foot out to the right, and then bringing our left leg over to meet it, crossing at the ankles. We'll reach the arms overhead and reach over toward the right. Taking the left wrist in the right palm and then letting the shoulders relax. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose, feeling the ribs expand. Feeling some space that you're creating through the left side body in this rounded crescent shape. Inhale deeply, filling the lungs completely. Exhale fully. Let all the air go. Let everything soften. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more deep breath in. One more open mouth, exhale. Release the wrists. Uncross the ankles. Slide yourself back to center. We're going to bend the knees and draw the knees into the chest. Find a few circles on the lower spine in one direction. Take it in the opposite direction. And then we'll bring the knees back to the floor. We'll roll off onto our sides. We'll come up to standing on our knees. We're going to do a forearm release since we did so much weight bearing on our arms today. So Tamara, I know you've done this with me before. What we're going to do is we're going to bend the left elbow and place it on the floor, the forearm that is. And then we're going to take our left knee, we're going to press it right into the forearm. Once we do that, we're going to open and close our fist a couple of times. And then we're going to tap our thumb to each finger and then tap it to each finger the opposite way. And then we'll slide the knee down the forearm about an inch. And we'll do that again. We'll open and close the wrist or the hand. And then we'll tap the thumb to each finger one way and then the other. We'll slide the knee down the forearm, open and close the wrist, tap the fingers. And then we'll take it all the way to the wrist crease, open and closed, tap, tap, tap. Fantastic. Once you've done that whole forearm, we'll move it over to the opposite forearm, rounding it onto the floor. Pressing the knee into the crook of the elbow, open, close, tap, 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 tap. Sliding it down, open, close. And you can play with the pressure. either pressing a little harder or backing off, whatever feels good to you. We'll slide it down another inch, open and close, tap each finger. Bring it all the way down to the wrist, open and close, tap each finger. And once you've done that, we'll take a couple wrist circles, coming back to standing on our knees. We'll roll the wrists, the top of the hands together, and then we'll bend the elbows and bring the hands toward us. And we'll open our palms like a book. Roll the hands together, bring them toward us, open them like a book. We'll do that a couple more times. Direction. And then we'll take it the opposite way. So bring the hands toward, roll the wrists together, open it up, roll it toward you. Awesome. Gotta give our wrists and our forearms some love after all that weight. And then let's roll the shoulders back a couple of times and bring them forward. And then let's interlace our hands at the small of our lower back, and we'll send the knuckles down as we lift the heart toward the ceiling, finding length coming from the spine, from the tailbone all the way to the crown. The back bend here comes from the heart. Inhale here, and exhale, release. Shake it all out. Wonderful job today, ladies.
Thank you.
Madeleine.
Well, how much does your cat weigh?
Oh, well. Oh gosh, I don't even know. I want to say like 12 pounds.
Okay, but mine weighs 6, so it looks so much bigger.
That's a tiny one. Have a great day, ladies. Thank you, Madeleine.
Thank you.
I get, people tell me a lot is big. Yeah, 6 pounds is teeny tiny.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You.
It was good to see you both. I'll be here tomorrow at 9. If you want to work out with me again.
Hopefully so. My boss has a tendency to call me at 9 and screw up my workouts. Thanks.
Oh, that's fun. Well, feel free to jump in.